good morning. Hold up. Good morning, everybody. Hold up. Let me get you. Wait, hold up. One more.
Ah,
Hi.
yeah.
I have a
Good
lot of
morning.
things to unmute. Good morning, everybody. Hold up. We have a special guest
What?
joining
Why
us today.
are you gonna fix the thing
I
so
am.
that
Hold your horses.
no
Ooh.
no patience. Let's have it
Chelzor
now.
is back to join us on this very special stream.
Morning.
You can hear the joy in her voice. Also, it is a coincidence, pure coincidence,
It
that
is though.
our episode 69 is a
Nice.
very special episode where we are talking about our childhood crushes, no matter how cringe.
It's being super
Well,
cringe.
okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
this is one issue with me is like I really compartmentalize things and like I forget shit. So
Same.
it might take me a while
That's okay.
um to fucking remember what. I'm gonna be honest.
That's all
I've been
right.
writing them down
Yep.
because I'm just like, who did I have a crush on? Because I know number one husbando
Same.
still has my heart to this day.
Okay.
But I'm
Your
just like,
number one waifu.
All right. I want to know how I don't know how we're gonna compartmentalize. We're just gonna do the husbandos first and then waifus.
No, you can't do that. Okay.
no. We said
Like I won't
childhood
be able to do that.
crushes.
Yeah,
We
that's what I
got
mean.
childhood crushes. No, that's not the same thing, honey.
Okay, so
Not
no
the same
husbandos or
thing.
waifus.
You should just throw out different animes or shows or whatever and be like, did you
Mine's
have
most
one from this?
okay. So I have to say this that my first I didn't get into anime until I was in my like middle
I like
school to
games.
teen years. Okay, so I will answer middle school to teen years, and one of
I,
them is my
I'm not
husbando
gonna
to this
keep it
day.
exclusive to anime. I'm gonna be like,
I
oh,
was
did
about to
you have
say
a crush on like
mine
I don't
was
know?
mostly video games and Disney characters because I wasn't allowed to watch anime when I was
Okay,
younger.
but Disney draws them way too fine.
I know. All right, so I'm gonna start off with one of the most embarrassing, but also not really embarrassing crushes I had when I was younger. And
Okay.
that
Okay.
was Max Goof from the Goofy movie.
Oh,
Because
oh.
I had it in my kid brain that any man who would sing to me is the man of my dreams. And he did that. And he went to a concert to impress his crush. I mean, come
Has
on.
Jack done that for you? Hmm?
No.
Why you married
My
to him
dude
then,
can't
ma'am?
sing. My dude can't sing or dance.
Because
He
he's
does
a
his
white
best.
boy.
Yeah. He plays me
Ma'am.
songs on the kalimba, if that tells you anything. I love him
So
though. I love him for it.
this is more like for me, like what is your like I guess like crushes like non-gendered necessarily. So this is my
Okay.
Tenchi Muyo, okay?
Okay, okay. Just all of
What's your
Tenchi Muyo?
who was your crush in Tenchi Muyo?
I don't remember what Tenchi Muyo is.
So
Oh.
I didn't oh god, you're gonna hate me. I watched Tenchi Muyo, but I
Oh,
completely forgot everything about it.
Mm.
Because I
This
watched
I
this
is
when
never
I was
saw it.
the way
younger.
it spoke to me.
Alright, well then alright, then tell us. Tell us, Chelsor.
I
Speak
mean,
from
it's
your
kind of
heart.
obvious.
Motherfucker Ryoko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still waifu, man. She's still waifu. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. So they have the is it freeing bunny girl version of Ryoko, which is
Mm.
gorgeous, but I don't want a bunny girl Ryoko because I want just a regular fucking Ryoko. I want that to be an option.
Yeah.
And like I want space pirate Ryoko, man.
Oh.
I don't need this bunny girl bullshit. Like give me space pirate Ryoko, please.
Dang.
So I
You
still don't
still
have a beautiful figure of like my first waifu, and I'm mad
when
about it.
so let me ask too, when did you find you had a crush on Ryoko?
I don't know, man.
Because, like, I'm thinking, were you like in middle school, teen? These are the questions.
Was it even middle school? I guess it probably was. Hold on, let me see when it came out on Toonami.
But, dude, those were like, that was one of the, I guess, one of the more embarrassing, but not really, because my kid brain was like, Max Goof. And then you have Ryoko, who is hot in every way,
Oh,
shape, or
yeah.
form.
So it was back
Okay.
in 2000. So I guess it was
Oh, shit. No, I wouldn't have seen that then.
like,
Early middle school for you.
Mhm.
yeah.
Early, like 6th grade, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're probably 12 or 13.
Hold on.
Because 2000 was when I was 10 or turning 10.
Yeah, so it was like 6th grade
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, so that fits the,
I
that
was-
fits the, yeah.
I was turning into
Yeah.
a degenerate really quickly.
Degenerate.
I would say for me, like I didn't have cable, so I didn't grow up with anime. Like my introduction to anime was basically like Pokemon, Cardcaptor Sakura, like Sailor Moon, things like that that were accessible on like WB, like
Yeah.
the WB for kids. So like childhood crushes, like Ricey was saying, was either Disney or American cartoons or the stuff that
Oh,
was
yeah.
brought up over from other countries. Because I know like The Illusionist or The Magician was a show from France. Then you have Totally Spies, that's Canadian.
love
Like Sweet
Totally
16 is
Spies.
Canadian.
Yeah.
So like the one that like I'm not ashamed of, but I realized very, very quickly is like I gotta type was Strider from The Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I was a Legolas fan. How can
I
you say
wasn't
Strider?
Wait.
Oh, excuse me, Aragorn.
Okay.
Aragorn, excuse me.
No.
Okay, I got a question.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
so you mean from like the like live action movies or
Yes.
like?
Oh God,
Okay.
no! I was forced to watch those animated shows
Oh
in
yeah, that was
elementary school.
awful.
That
Oh
shit
my god.
traumatized me.
Yeah.
Holy
shit was
fuck.
scary.
Like you were basically strapped to a chair and forced to watch this in after school care. It was awful. I hated them so much. That's probably why I don't give two shits about the live action. I'm just like, I can't, y'all. I'm emotionally deeply traumatized by the animation.
Wait a minute. That reminds me. You're like, oh, I like Strider or whatever. You didn't even fucking watch those movies.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. How the hell can you say that when you didn't even know the glory that is Aragorn?
Your bitch ass didn't watch those movies.
How dare you say that to me? And you didn't even get to see his love with Arwen either. Get the heck out of
I
here.
have
Get
told
your
you,
bitch
it is
ass
so
outta here.
ingrained in my society that it's like I don't have to fucking watch it. Like I know that she gave up her immortality or her like not near like longevity.
She crushed on book characters, which is fine, but like she talking like she wants a fucking movie.
I'm just like the nerve. But again, even if you haven't seen the movies but you've seen him, that's fine. That because honestly,
Viggo
he is
Mortensen
fine.
though,
He's fine.
okay, still like Viggo Mortensen was like,
Yeah.
especially at that time was
That was his era because he also did Hidalgo at the time too.
yes,
Mhm.
yes,
I
and he
remember
adopted
Hidalgo.
that horse. You know,
Yeah,
he
he
adopted
did.
that horse.
He did, yeah, he did adopt that horse. I agree with Ricey though. I was more into Legolas because
Legolas,
like,
oh, with his long hair
I-
and his slender frame, and it's
I
Orlando
was that
Bloom, and
age.
yeah, me too.
I don't know, like as Orlando Bloom has gotten older, I like him more, but I don't know, like his
loved
early
him as a
career
young guy.
just
I
wasn't
was
it for me.
obsessed with
There
him.
was definitely a disappointment when like you saw Orlando Bloom without the fucking wig.
Yeah, that's true. But
Okay.
listen,
Can I tell y'all a story real quick?
Yeah, I
So
have
you
a
like
story to tell
Chelsea's
too.
like, oh, his blonde hair, and then it's like, oh damn, he's a dark-haired boy.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he is.
That's how I met my husband.
Oh
He
yeah.
wore a blonde wig at an anime convention, and so for the so whenever I saw him, he had blonde hair because he was we were at anime conventions and he was wearing a blonde wig.
Urahara, right? Urahara
Yes.
from Bleach. Yep.
So the first time I saw him with dark hair, I'm like, what the fuck? Excuse me?
Dark curly hair?
Yeah, dark curly hair.
Yep.
So
I was shook.
Zamer also says Colton
Okay.
pulled the Orlando Bloom trick.
hold on. So Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wait, hold
Oh,
up. Before we
okay.
go to that one, I have a story because I'm still stuck on Orlando Bloom. I was
Okay.
that bitch who wrote him a love letter / fan mail and sent it. Except apparently I didn't send it to the right place because my sister found it and she made fun of me for it. She was like, "Ha, you think he's gonna notice you?" She's only a year older than me. And she's like, "You think he's gonna notice you?" Nah. He's gonna notice like me. And I was just like, no. But she was like, I remember you wrote fan mail to Orlando Bloom. And I was like, yeah, I was that girl. Because, you know, in like those J14 magazines or whatever,
Mhm.
you have like the P.O. boxes of the celebrities you can send fan mail to.
Oh Lord.
Bruh, I
Yeah.
was that person. I was that. And that was the only celebrity I ever did that to. So, Orlando Bloom, if you just happen to be listening, you still hold a special place in my heart.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. Pirates of the Caribbean, also Orlando Bloom, still hot.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
but it's like the question of like who do you prefer in that series?
See, that's hard
Because
because
I
I
did-
love fucking Johnny Depp.
I did prefer Orlando Bloom's character.
I preferred Orlando Bloom's character, but like growing up into like a costume person and like a theater person, it's just like put everybody.
Honestly, yeah, true. But okay,
Like Barbosa with his like hat and everything, and then it's like you got like, was it Commodore Norrington and like his
Yeah.
like clean cut look? Yeah, it's like I got problems.
Commodore Norton had too much of a stick up his ass.
yeah, he even looked like it
For me.
in the face. I honestly have to say either Johnny Depp, even though I know his breath smells bad, you can just look at him and just see it. But Elizabeth, she had
she's
the
so pretty.
best glow up.
Jack Sparrow 100% just smells like alcohol 24/7. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Oh no, yeah, that's true.
Crusty, dried, sun dried alcohol. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that you can just.
See, okay.
I feel like you can smell him through the screen.
I never. So everyone likes Jack Skellington or Sally or whatever. I did not have a crush on that. So any of the like claymation kind of stop motion kind of stuff, like Tim Burton stuff or whatever, I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. And so like I've watched those movies, but I don't really like them. Like I understand like the artistry that goes into it, and it is a big thing, and like I get it. I don't really like The Nightmare Before Christmas. Like
That's
I
okay.
like
I
it.
will fully acknowledge that it is an acquired taste.
I like
There's
it.
a reason
but it's
why
not,
it's a cult classic.
Yeah. See,
And-
I do
and that's
like it, but it's
fine,
like
but-
it's not my
Yeah.
favorite.
so everyone's like always talking about it. It's like this big thing. It comes back every year. I mean, I liked when I went to Disney for Halloween and there was Jack Skellington stuff. Like I thought it was cool.
Mhm.
Right.
I don't need it year round, and I'm not gonna watch it. Like I'm not gonna watch. I've seen the movie enough where I'm just like, I don't really like this movie.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so I have to bring this up because Zamer popped up. Zamer had a crush on Miss Spider when he was younger from James and the Giant Peach. I had a crush on the fucking centipede. And I
The
really
centipede.
I know. Do not
What
ask
the
me why.
fuck?
Do not ask me why. I thought he was I also liked his voice, the voice actor, as a kid. And I was like a little kid. So let me just say, I watched that James and the Giant Peach recently, I think like fall of last year. And then I'm like, Centipede's a fucking asshole. He's an
Yes.
asshole. As a kid, you don't know if they're assholes or whatever. But yeah, that was we came in here knowing that my childhood crushes are cringe as fuck, okay? I had no sense as a kid. None.
Clearly, you ain't got no sense now, ma'am.
What? It's not like I like him
didn't
now.
have a crush on anyone in James and the Giant Peach.
There were bugs.
Same. Like I like the aesthetic of Miss Spider, but like
I do like the. She was also like a caring like mother figure. I can see why people liked her.
mhm.
Did you guys watch Cardcaptor Sakura?
Absolutely older brother. I don't remember what he was called in the English version, but
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Oh yeah. But like I was really into Yue, and that's why when Yue got a figure, I fucking bought it.
It's like I liked Yue for a second, and then we saw the older brother, and I'm like,
Yeah.
No, because you see the older brother way before you see Yue. Yue doesn't appear until fucking Yukito turns into him.
remember I had to watch it on WB for kids, so not everything was released.
Fucking watched it. To be
I
fair,
was-
that was one of those things where I was like obsessed with it, so I absolutely tried to watch it from the get-go, like from the beginning. So like,
Oh.
boom. But like fucking Yue, oh my god, I have that cosplay and I still haven't worn it. I don't know if it'll fit me anymore.
Just do it. Just fucking do it.
Workout goals. That's
Workout
what it
goals.
is.
I need to get better wings, and I have like a
Mm.
pattern to make wings, and I need to just do that. Cosplay workout montage, absolutely not.
Cosplay
I-
workout montage.
Like, okay, so I had a crush on Zoro from One Piece growing up.
So, okay, so I
Okay.
didn't really watch a lot of One Piece growing up. I read it later.
I read it growing up because again, I didn't have access to like cable and anime and stuff like that, or like decent access to decent internet until I was in high school, midway through high school. So I read it.
I didn't start reading it until like college. So
So
just saying.
I never read or watched One Piece. Shoot me if you want me to. Just shoot me. However, when you said Zorro, I thought you meant like the Mask of Zorro with Antonio Banderas.
Okay,
Because I had a crush on him too.
absolutely a crush.
okay,
Shameless.
so,
Shameless crush.
Mhm.
okay.
Antonio
So-
Banderas, anything and everything, ma'am.
They
Even
also
to this
had an
day.
animated show, I think, because I
Did
I
it?
felt yeah.
I don't-
Let me see. I'm gonna look this up because
Okay,
I
I'm
was
gonna look it up too
obsessed.
because I don't
Okay.
remember.
for a little while I was like young, my grandmother had the Disney Channel. Like I didn't have it at my mom's house, but I had it at my grandmother's house. They had the Disney Channel package. And like
I'm sending it to you. It's
if you stayed up late enough, right, on Disney, like they would start playing like older TV shows, including Zorro.
I'm saying you
okay.
do remember.
I don't really have a crush on Zorro, but I did watch that show a lot.
I
I-
did too. Oh my gosh.
Super vaguely remember this show.
I was obsessed with the movie. I was obsessed with like the TV show. And my husband never saw the film until last year when I forced him to watch it with me.
For a while, like I remember, I have seen the film. I don't remember anything about the film. I just know that I have seen it.
It's so good.
That's the maximum amount of information I have about it.
I also didn't realize it was like 2 hours long because my child brain didn't register how long. Because again, I won't sit for a long period of time, but I sat for Zorro. I did it for Zorro. Oh man,
But that's because it was paced really well.
that's true.
Like that can make the world of difference. Like that's why I feel like Avengers Endgame feels super long, is because it was paced really weird.
Mm-hmm.
But a properly paced movie does not feel long.
Oh, Zorro's character is on the same level of Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
I don't know.
Neo?
Oh yeah.
Then
Neo.
again, it's like I have like apparently like a thing for like edgelord and goth and
Yeah.
like emo people, because it's like, oh, I have L on my list, I have Sephiroth on my list. I'm like, Neo.
Okay, so I watched the movies the Matrix movies. I haven't watched the new one, by the way.
Same. I haven't
I
either.
haven't either.
I didn't have a crush on anybody, and I didn't really super care for. Like, I watched it and I enjoyed it, but like, I didn't like, you know, do what I do, which is obsess about it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I thought it was cool, but again, I don't think I had a crush on anyone from the Matrix.
So Final Fantasy crushes. Squall Leonhardt, what's up? 8 was my first.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Also, I will admit, is like, so Sephiroth is one of them, and almost like an equal contender is Zack. And I've never played a game. I discovered Zack off of an AMV.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Okay.
Really?
Really?
Final Fantasy VII?
I
Alright, you
think
know what?
I've
That's the
sent you.
best way to be introduced to any character.
It's
is
so good.
AMVs.
Like, I think
Holy
I've
shit.
shown Ricey the AMV, like not like the original where it's like flawless and beautiful and everything, but
Mhm.
like someone re-uploaded it, and Ricey got the gist of like, okay, I see now what caused your obsession
Yeah.
because this is
Oh,
a
yeah.
good AMV.
I mean, I was all about those AMVs growing up. Like, oh my god.
So yeah,
I had my first, I guess, Final Fantasy that I actually played was Final Fantasy X. And yes, Titus or whatever, fight me in the
Titties?
comments. How do you say his
Titties.
name? Like, I thought he was cool, but Auron and his voice was what brought me to liking him more. Like, Titus, the laugh thing was like cringe. Even I knew it was cringe. But Auron and his like badass, I don't give a fuck, I carrying my one arm in my sleep, that shit, that was amazing to me. I don't know why.
Okay, but Kingdom Hearts.
Riku,
oh,
fucking
Riku.
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 I
Oh,
liked
okay.
Sora. I
So-
liked Sora, but I loved Riku.
Okay, so it started out being Riku, and then it was like Leon, and I was like, God damn it!
Okay, first of all, you heard.
So first, okay. When Kingdom Hearts was my first, like, I went from having an NES to a PlayStation 2 for Kingdom Hearts. So like, I had an NES when I was a kid. I didn't play any real video games. Like, I had like Frogger on my computer, and I had
Yeah.
the Emperor's New Groove game, and I had like a Bugs Bunny game or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's like learning games, right? But like, I didn't get into like playing video games until like I was seeing commercials for Kingdom Hearts, and I was like, that looks really fun. So like for Christmas, my parents got me like a PlayStation 2 and Kingdom Hearts. And when you play Kingdom Hearts, when you meet new characters, whether it's Disney characters or Final Fantasy characters or whatever, they go in your like little journal, right? And if you read about them, it'll tell you where they're from.
Right.
So I was like, okay, so Leon is from this game called Final Fantasy VIII. And so I went to fucking Kmart.
No.
Okay.
You did it because of.
Kmart. Listen, I went to Kmart, and they had at Kmart Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy VII. And so I bought them. And this is like a PlayStation 1.
Oh,
So I bought them.
Wow.
And I played 8 first. Because
And he,
this is Leon. And then I was like, okay, he's way better in this fucking game than in Kingdom Hearts.
so you were introduced to Squall in Kingdom Hearts?
Because Kingdom Hearts was like my first fucking like video game that I
Dude, yeah.
played since the fucking NES. I didn't crush on anyone in the NES. I do want to say that. I didn't have enough
The
games.
pixels just don't do it for
And
you.
I
huh?
don't give a shit about the Mario Brothers, so.
Right. So I
There's no
actually
cringe.
I didn't know about Kingdom Hearts until Kingdom Hearts 2. And at the time, my friend's like, wait, so you've never heard of Kingdom Hearts? Because I remember when Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, because marketing for it was everywhere. And I was like, oh,
You don't remember
Disney.
the marketing for Kingdom Hearts 1?
No, I
Man,
do
it was
not.
good.
And so she was like, wait, you've never played Kingdom Hearts? So she lent it to me. because by that point I bought my own PlayStation 2. So she lent it to me and I played it and I was like, I was robbed of this when I was younger. So I played
Word.
first one and then immediately when the second one released, I got the second one. It was good. But Riku, also Axel. Axel, I hated Axel at first.
Never into Axel. I don't know.
I hated Axel at first. But then I saw the relationship between him and Roxas, and I was like, oh, Axel, you're a sweetheart. I love you. I think that's why I like Riku too, because Riku was like a hard ass, but his relationship with Sora, you can tell I ship these gay relationships with these characters.
I do too, so that's why part of them weren't my crushes because I was too busy shipping them with other
I mean, I can still keep them as a crush, but also I know, was it Sora deserved Riku more than I did. I knew that. Because I was like, damn. Hot damn. Anyway.
I just want to say, so we're sitting in Discord.
Mhm.
Ricey doesn't have a camera on, but like me and Abby do. And I'm sitting here and like Abby's in like kind of a dim room. And I'm sitting here and I'm like at my stream situation. And I have seen Ricey's new stream setup or whatever. Not
Yeah.
in person, but like I've watched her streams. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, I am surrounded by anime shit.
I love it.
Okay.
And
My
I just want you
computer's
to know, in the corner, like if I look up at the fucking, like I'm pointing at it, like you can't see it, but Abby can see where I'm pointing.
yeah.
I have a very judgmental looking fucking pictures of one of my husbandos looking down at me. Like,
Okay, who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it? Who's
Who
the
is it?
husbando?
Hijikata. It's Hijikata. So he doesn't fit into this because like I didn't play Hakuoki until college.
Yeah.
Because it didn't come out until college, like it, you know.
I
But
missed
it's
out on the.
Hijikata from Hakuoki. So like he's looking at me kind of judgmentally. It's very hot, but like
I would say.
I'm the big fucking degenerate of this. So I'm not that surprised that you guys invited me on for this conversation.
Oh heck no, heck no. I'm here for it. I mean, I feel like college to me was like my awakening to all my husbandos because that's how I was introduced to otome games, especially like Reverse Harem. I was obsessed with those in college. Hot damn, I was obsessed with those, and I think I thank you for it. Yep. Mhm.
Me?
Yeah, you and my
me
other
that
friend.
much.
Do you remember? Y'all were all talking about Hakuoki and all that shit. Nah.
Even I remember hearing about
Yep.
Hakuoki.
Don't be like
Hakuoki.
me. Shut the fuck up. Of course it was
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
y'all.
Listen. I can't play most Otome games. Because most Otome games, like I don't like how they're set up or whatever, I get bored. So like especially I specifically do not like the ones, and this is for cheaper ones.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically don't like ones where you have to pick the route you want to go on and then try to get that guy's like good route. I want more of an open one like Hakuoki where it is,
Yeah.
where you just like play the game and you are gonna end like you're either gonna end up in a bad route and you end up with nobody, or you're gonna end up with someone based on your like
Your preferences.
choices.
Yeah.
And and you didn't like pick the route you're on.
I see
if
what
that
you
makes
mean.
sense.
Yeah.
Like you didn't like have to be like, oh, I want on Hijikata's route, so I'm gonna pick Hijikata and then try to make all the good choices so that he likes me at the end. I played, and this is actually what screwed me over with Hakuoki. So I played Hakuoki twice. The first two times I played it, I kept getting a like. The first time I played it, I got a generic end. Like I just got an end, and I didn't end up with anybody. It wasn't necessarily a bad end, but it wasn't like a good end, right? It was just like an end. And I was like, the fuck? And I tried, and I was like, okay, well, I'll play it again, and I'll make slightly different choices. And so I did it again. I got the same fucking ending. And I was like, what is going on? And I looked it up, and I was on the fucking, like, blonde-haired, like, kind of evil dude's route.
Oh.
But you couldn't unlock his good ending until you finished two other good endings for two other characters.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
So I was like, are you see? Because I was so mad. I was like, fucking love me, you fuck. And like, I was so mad. And I was like, okay, so normal, my choices. ends up with a blonde dude, but I can't get with the blonde dude because I haven't gotten with anybody else. So I haven't unlocked his route. And I was so mad about it.
Dude. I have it for the PlayStation Vita. I bought it because it was on sale, and I still haven't finished it. I need to play it.
So I technically haven't finished my game either because I have one more character whose route I have to get through to like finish all the route.
Oh.
But it's like the younger looking boy character.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't call him a Shota, but he's the youngest looking one, and I don't give a shit about him.
He can
So
get fucked.
every other character, I'm like, yeah, okay. Little younger looking boy character,
I
was
don't like that. Maybe because I'm older now. I'm just like, oh, child, no, you're a child.
Okay, but this was me in college.
Yeah.
This was significantly younger Chelsor was like, I don't give a shit about that character. So I can stop playing this game. And then I lent it out to Elizabeth. And I don't remember who Elizabeth liked. I'll have to ask her.
I could not get into Otome games. I tried, and I wasn't for me.
I was gonna say I like romance. I like reading romance, and that's pretty much just like a visual romance thing for me. I really enjoy it. However, there are some that is just like too overly sweet that I'm like, nah, I'm good. I like the nasty gritty ones like Collar X Malice because that's all about murder and cults and stuff. And I was like, oh hell yeah.
I will say like the Vita was really good about bringing over Otome games. Like
Oh,
for whatever
yes.
reason, like the Vita
yes.
had a lot of Otome games in their library that you could easily get. I have a PSP, so now it's just how I play Final Fantasy VIII on a plane. So what I use the
It's
PSP
so
for.
good. I mean, honestly,
But
and
now I can just download it to my Switch, so I'm just kind of like,
that's
okay,
true.
back on subject.
Right, Mike.
since
Well, I mean,
Zamer-
it's
since
technically
Zamer-
it's subjects.
It is kind of. Since Zamer brought it up, fucking Inuyasha. Who's your crush from Inuyasha?
I liked, what is his name?
Is it Shishomaru like everybody else?
No,
Is
it was
Kaya
Inuyasha. I liked him, but as an adult,
Did you just literally ask what?
Oh, sorry.
I said, who's your crush on Inuyasha? And you go, what's his name?
Who's
Oh,
Sorry,
Inuyasha.
I was reading the chat. Sorry, my brain is like, because I was saying Kagura and Sango, but I actually had a crush on Inuyasha. Then when I was older, I was like, Inuyasha's also a bit of an asshole. What's wrong with me? Yeah,
Shishomaru. Who was also an asshole, but like not the fuckboy kind.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
I couldn't get into like really any of the characters for Inuyasha.
You know,
liked
that's
the way that
okay.
it was like.
Because I think Rumiko Takahashi has a whole problem with fucking. She has the same problem that Yu Watase has, where she can't end shit.
Oh
Mm.
yes.
And it drives me fucking crazy. And so I'm just like, Inuyasha just kind of like, I stopped watching it because I was like, I'm so fucking tired of watching this. Like, get to a fucking ending point, Jesus Christ.
Yuatase, she's the one who. Oh yeah, Fushigi Yugi and Absolute Boyfriend. Fuck Absolute Boyfriend.
Oh.
I am so mad about Absolute Boyfriend, and I forever will be.
Okay, so there's a live action. Okay.
No way.
There is a live action fucking Absolute Boyfriends drama, like J drama, and you need to absolute watch that because it is so much better.
Really?
I remember hearing about that.
Really?
So much
All right.
fucking better.
All right, I'm in. I'm in. Where can I find this?
I mean, you could probably find it on
When has anything stopped you from finding it, Ricey?
You're absolutely right. I'm looking it up right now as we speak.
That's what I thought.
Oh, I didn't watch Rama 1/2, but Shampoo.
Oh, I watched
Shampoo.
Ranma 1/2, but it was so long I got bored with it. Like it just kept carrying on.
I don't remember. Like, I kind of remember some of Ranma 1/2, and I read like a good 90% of it. Like, I read through to the wedding at the very end. I'm sure I missed a manga here or there.
Cat girl shampoo.
Oh wow,
I mean, you're
this is
not
highly
wrong.
rated.
But,
Everyone
like,
loved this. Holy shit.
Because it fixes all the fucking problems that Yu Watase wrote. Like
I'm literally
have a
looking
whole
at it. It's like
about Yu Watase. I have a whole fucking that is a whole ass like other conversation. Okay, because like her stories start off really interesting and it like sucks you in, and then it like falls kind of flat, and it's
yes,
so frustrating.
it
And
is.
I'm like, and it's every single one of her fucking stories. So when I found Zentai, what I don't know, Absolute Boyfriend, whatever the fucking Japanese name the J drama has, when I found it, I was like, like I had read it, right, and I
Mhm.
was like like I was just kind of like, it's not very good. But then I read it and it was talking about like, oh, they're adults and like all this other stuff, and I was like, okay, maybe. And so I started watching it and I was like, oh my god, this is so much fucking better than what
Oh
he was
my
talking
gosh.
about.
Because
So much better than the manga.
I'm watching it. I'm gonna watch it. Apparently, the current user rating, like it's pretty high, and
I
I'm in
highly
it.
suggest. I
All
was
right, I'm in
also
it.
another reason why I watched that one was because I was on like a big J drama kick, and like how I like started watching them is I would watch one randomly because I was interested in it, and then be like, I like that character, like, and it was usually a guy. Sometimes it was a girl, but usually it was a guy, and it was like, I like that character. I'm going to find everything that that actor is in. Which on the site that I was watching it, you could like click the actor's name and it would like list the shit that they were in.
Oh yes.
And this was years ago, so that site no longer exists for reasons. But you could like find the actor, like all the stuff that the actor was in. And so I would read the synopsis of everything that the actor was in and like pick the ones that I was interested in. And one of the actors that I was quote unquote following is in that show. And it is not the boyfriend character.
Oh wow.
So you tell me who you think it is after you start watching it.
Okay. I do want to, because you did point out, I want to have equality, of course.
Okay.
So again, I am straight. However, I told you this before, Abby. I have crushes on animated women, and I do not know why.
We already had
Helga. I know who
Because-
you like. You like Helga.
Because honestly, yeah, Helga fucking Sinclair from Atlantis was hot. And I knew it as a kid. And I was like, I don't know if I want to be with her or if I want to be her. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be
you
honest.
just want her to beat you, is what you
Oh,
want. That's
that
what
too.
you want. You want her
Look.
to kick your ass.
Atlantis has the hottest and like most prettiest women. You have
They
Helga.
do.
You
Mhm.
have Kita, who can kick my ass as well.
Okay.
And
As a young person, right, who
Yeah.
watched this like when it came out, I really liked Audrey.
I was about to say Audrey too.
Yes.
Audrey,
Yes.
Audrey.
Yes.
I connected with Audrey because she had that Latina spice that I was like, Audrey,
Yeah.
you and I were the same. All right.
Chelsea, you have married Audrey. Look at her.
Yeah.
Look at
Because-
her.
I kid you not. At the time, I don't know if let me see. I don't know if my brother was like a boy, but I remember my dad always wanted a son, and he only had me and my sister, and he was like, oh wait, no, not a boy, like born. I meant to say born. I'm sorry, I meant to say born. I'm still waking up. So I connected with Audrey because my dad also wanted a son, but he had 2 daughters, okay? And we were kind of tomboys. We did all the sports and everything. So when I saw Audrey on screen, I was like, oh shit, it's us. I can connect to that. I love Audrey.
But sweets, okay, but sweets though.
Oh, sweet.
We're gonna go back to guys for just a second. But sweets though. I know we all, like me, you, Ricey, got a thing for Milo and stuff like that, but sweets.
I do like Milo.
I need a man
I'm
to crack
married
my
to
back
a
like a
Milo.
fucking glow stick.
That's true. I'm just like, I'm married to a Milo.
You are married to a Milo.
So I have a question. Did you guys, because like Ricey brought this up, did you guys watch Fushigi Yugi by any chance?
Yes.
No.
Fushigi Yugi.
My sister
I
read
love
it.
Okay. Ricey, who was your favorite?
Okay, I have to look this up. I
Like,
liked the main guy, but honestly, I don't know. Hold up, give me a second.
My favorite was Tutski.
Tatsuki. I'm trying to figure out who the character. It's
He
been
was
so
the
long.
red-haired one with the
Oh, with
fan.
the fan, the fire dude.
a fan? Chelsea. I am sensing.
Oh yeah,
I'm
there's a theme
sensing a theme
here. There is a theme here.
with fan. Like you have. Is this why you have an obsession with fans now, ma'am?
Yes.
No, I have an obsession with fans now because I found out about the titanium one is taking over my life.
Valid.
Okay. All right. I found him. His name was
That
Hotohori.
fan, if that wait, which one?
Hotohori. He's the king.
Oh,
You
the
know,
fucking
long
emperor?
hair. Yeah. I loved him. I loved the way he
Alright.
sounded. He was amazing to me.
Fair. If that titanium fan was a boy, it would be in my husbando list. Like, if it was a girl, it would be in my waifu list. I'm stupid fucking obsessed with it for no fucking reason.
You need to explain to our listeners who haven't seen, like, who haven't
There is a
been.
goddamn. Okay, I'm sorry. Hi. For those of you who don't know me, most of the people in here know me, but whatever. I'm Chelsea the Destroyer. I am the guest on here today. I am obsessed with a titanium and silk fan. All right.
Mhm.
It costs almost $400. It's like $370 or a little bit more expensive depending on which version of this fan you have. There are 4 different styles of the fan and 2 different sizes that you can get, and I am obsessed with it. It's like I want the black titanium one. It's a black silk. It's got 24 karat gold leaf dots on it. I'm fucking obsessed with this. It has taken over my life.
Yes.
I cannot justify spending almost $400 on a fucking hand fan. It is a hand fan.
Yeah, I was gonna say
everyone.
you gotta clarify.
Like it's not battery powered. It is a hand fan. Okay, and in the whole like website video whatever, they're like showing it cutting through like big blocks of ice and shit because it's like they call it like a kung fu fan.
Yeah.
All this other stuff. I'm obsessed with it. It has taken over my life. I want this stupid fan, and like I cannot justify it. So it's just this is it. It's taken over my life. It is my non-gendered, non-living
Obsession.
obsession. Like, I don't know.
It's an obsession at this
partner.
point.
Every once in a while, like it will just come back into the forefront of my mind, and I have to share it with everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be like, hey, just a reminder, this still exists, and I'm still not over it.
It has to be everyone's
usually-
problem. It's got to be everybody's problem now.
Usually starts with is me because I'm like, I want it too. I like hand fans too. I like. Give me something that I can beat the shit out of somebody with. Give me something that's going to actually survive me because Chelsea has seen me have like decent fans that have just crumbled in my hand because I use them so much. Like, she'll start with me and I'm just like, why? I can't afford this. Why you remind me it exists? Because I want this just as bad as you do.
So the issue I have is I could technically afford it, kind of, but I'm like that. It just seems wasteful. Like it just, I don't know. Like I feel like I'm gonna get to the point where I'm finally gonna break, right, and just be like, fuck it, treat yourself, and then they're not gonna have it available anymore, and I feel like it's gonna break me all over again. But anyway, so I'm obsessed with this fucking fan. But no, I blame the fan thing, like the fan obsession, like slightly on you, Abby, because you always goddamn have a fan, and I also often have a fan. Listen,
but you have electric fans, and they die on you, and my fans can cover at least 3 people.
That's true.
Okay, so I do often have electric fans on me. I have little ones that I can charge with a like battery pack that I carry with me with my phone anyway. So like, and I bought these fucking fans because I was going to Disney parks and it was hot. So I bought these fans that have like rechargeable batteries. I can plug it into a battery pack and just continue on with my life. But also sometimes I will take them to like cons now and stuff because I like being fucking comfortable. But like Abby often has fucking hand fans. And so that's what kind of started it. because I was like, right, I also like hand fans because they're pretty and like
They are pretty. Like,
and
I-
like Abby always fucking has one, and so I'm just like, all right. And then like watching her get obsessed with like characters that have fucking fans.
yeah.
And I'm not gonna say that's not my fault because I'm the one that like sucked everybody into these fandoms, but like
Fandoms.
Fandoms.
The
haha. But
fandoms.
then I find this fucking titanium fan, and like it was downhill from there. It has
That's true.
nothing like the fan thing has nothing to do with Tatsuki because like I would have liked him without the fan. I'm gonna be honest. He was
Mhm.
like a thief king. Like I don't know. I just liked him. He was my favorite.
Also, he had fire.
He did have fire,
He was
and
And
like
you
I
are
like
a
him better than
pyromaniac.
Tamahome because again I don't like fuckboys.
That's true.
So like
Tamahome was, I mean, he was okay, but Hotohori, I don't know. I liked how nice he was.
Hotohori was also like dedicated.
Yes. And he
But
was
also, the slight issue is he was also like the emperor, and he was like, I have responsibilities as the emperor. So like, I'm in love with you, but there are like, I'm the emperor.
Yeah.
So like, there's shit that I have to like. There are certain things that are important. Like, I can't just throw everything away and like chase after you or whatever because I'm the fucking emperor and
That's
people
true.
rely on me. And
he
so
was
it
a
was like.
well-written character. Like, it
He
was
was, and so like, and that's kind of why he didn't win her. And like,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, but get you a responsible man.
There you go. For reals. I'm literally
As
looking at
someone in
hand
their
fans on
30s.
Etsy. What have you guys?
What?
I'm looking at hand fans on Etsy.
So,
Because
like,
y'all did this to me.
I don't, because my wedding was before me and my husband went to Disney with Chelsea.
Mhm.
Like, I bet Chelsea doesn't remember this, but at my wedding, we were giving out hand fans.
I have some. I have no
Oh.
idea where the fuck I put it, but I have one of those hand fans. So I do
be-
remember that. I just don't know where I hid it from myself.
I was about to say, because
You
like,
want an extra one? I got a shit ton of them still.
I was gonna say, honestly, if I
Maybe.
ever go to Disney again, I'm definitely bringing a hand fan because that felt amazing just to have.
I'm gonna be honest. So there's like this whole thing where like, I don't know. I would bring both a hand fan and like one of the little electronic ones. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like the little electronic ones are also the little electronic ones I have. Okay. Because I don't know if I'm bougie or what. So like I
I
get
mean, you is.
specifically we're off subject. I'm sorry. I get specifically umbrellas that block out sunlight.
Yes.
And the little hand like electronic hand fans I have little like clips on the back of them so you can clip them or like wedge them into the spokes of your umbrella so it hits the back of your neck or your
Ooh.
face.
Yeah.
And that's very nice when you're walking around in Florida.
I gotta go back to Disney.
Anyway, so
Sorry. Welcome to the fan podcast where we talk about
going
fans.
back.
The fandom.
The fandom.
Welcome to the
All right.
fandom podcast.
Okay, we'll jump right back into the subjects. Husbandos and waifus, but childhood crushes. I already said for women, Helga Sinclair, pretty much everyone in Atlantis.
You guys aren't gonna know this, but like Cosmos for me.
Who?
Cosmos. So she's in Xenoblade Chronicles. I did not play Xenoblade Chronicles. I played Xenosaga, where she is a main character.
Oh, okay.
So specifically Xenosaga 1 Cosmos. I have no idea why. She's like an android. She's very kind of robotic in the first one. But like I was like, ma'am, step on me, please.
Yeah.
And I got weird fucking looks too. Like, okay, so I was talking like to my friends at the time because this was in like I want to say high school. So I was talking to my friends, like two of my like female friends at the time. We were in fucking GameStop. I think it was still GameStop. We were in GameStop and we were talking about different video games or whatever. And I was like, yeah, so I'm waiting for the second one of this series to come out.
Mhm.
And we were talking about like why we pick certain games, and I was like, oh, no, I like games that have like a really attractive character, like Xenosaga. Like I find like Cosmos like really attractive, and they kind of like side-eyed me and like was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, like she's like I like her. I like the way she looks. And like at the time I didn't know like the term waifu, so like I couldn't be like she's like
Oh.
my waifu from this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So like I think I made them raise kind of eyebrows and question my sexuality, which nowadays wouldn't be that big a deal.
Right.
But like, you know, back then, pre like 2010 or whatever, like
Mhm.
I don't know, they kind of were like,
Are you okay?
okay, and yeah, like oh, okay, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, whatever, that was my fucking waifu, dude. Like I got more now.
Oh yeah. As an adult, I'm like, yeah, I have a lot of waifus. But again, I don't know. A lot of the crushes I have are strong women that could kill me, which I also for some reason am attracted to. I have no idea.
That's why you married to me and Shelzor.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. It's definitely me. Oh, we've been talking about ours a lot, Abby. So you need to give some insight
That's
into
because y'all
you.
got onto
Fans.
like, well, no, like we got on
Well,
fans,
like
but we
Sushi
also got
Yugi
to
and
what
shit that
Fushi
you didn't watch,
Yugi, which
yeah.
I didn't,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and what is it, Otome games that I don't play. Um, what I can't remember any of like the women or girls per se that I had grew up with crushes on. Like I remember like Jasmine, hot as fuck from
Yep.
Aladdin.
I had a crush on Aladdin more than Jasmine. I do not.
I unfortunately like should have realized very early on I had a crush on both.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Should have tipped me off then and there.
I did I think prefer Aladdin to Jasmine, but I did like Jasmine as a character because she was like a female character that was pretty headstrong or pretty strong like
Yes.
personality wise. Like she
Mhm.
wasn't as like, oh no, and so like
I
you know
loved
she
her.
fought back to the best of her ability and like
Yeah.
yeah.
that was good. I preferred the Little Mermaid, and I think that's just the otaku in me going like, hell yeah. Fucking same. But also you're 16 and
I
you
was
know
about to
nothing of the
say
world. Sit down.
when I turned 16 and I rewatched it, I'm like, no, I'm still a child. I still depend on my parents. I can't do that.
Kevin, if you're talking about like the Aladdin game and the Lion King game, you can buy for the Switch.
Yep. I had the Aladdin game for the Game Boy. Like everyone
this
had
is
it for
funny.
like a console, but I had it for the Game
I
Boy.
didn't have it. I had the little fucking mermaid game for the NES. I still do. I still have an old TV just so I can play my NES.
I mean, yeah, fair.
I have an old TV and a fucking VCR.
Just so you can play
They
it.
didn't never port the fucking Little Mermaid game, okay?
That's true. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
sorry. You were
so
saying,
this
keep
is
going.
gonna be kind of weird, and it's like a minor crush, but like so Quest for Camelot.
Yes.
Not Kylie, because Kylie's a fucking brat, and even I recognized that when I was a kid.
Oh, Kaylee?
Her mom.
You liked Kaylee's mom?
Okay, but her mom though.
No, it was Garrett for me. It was fucking
cannot-
Garrett.
Okay,
I don't remember.
fucking
Quest for
fine. I will not argue with that, but specifically for women in Quest for Camelot, the
Oh, yeah.
mom. I agree with you, Garrett and King Arthur though.
Oh yeah, King Arthur. They did him well. Mm-hmm. With his beard and shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was nice. I miss Quest for Camelot. I gotta watch it
It's
again.
so good.
It's such a classic. All right.
Okay.
For both, here's a character for both that I also had a crush on because I had the Barbies or the dolls for them.
Yeah.
It is Dimitri and Anastasia.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
Both.
Oh
Both.
God, yes.
Both of them.
Anastasia's
Yes,
glow up
yes.
was good.
So
Yes.
fucking good.
And then,
I
like
love
Dimitri, he also had some glow ups that kept going on.
Right?
Well, okay. Don Bluth could make like kind of like that. You have
He can
one,
make anyone
one
sexy
guy.
because look at Vladimir.
So like
Oh,
you
yeah.
had one like attractive guy that he was able to make. He like
Okay.
copied and
copy paste.
pasted him.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong. But he could make two, and there were the two types in the world. You got this young, skinny twink, and then you got the bear.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because even
right.
Vladimir was fucking attractive.
Vladimir
Not my
was
type,
so,
but he was
no,
fucking
he
attractive.
was so good. His character was also just mwah.
But
And
it's
how-
Kelsey Grammer that brought him to life.
Yeah.
So
He was so
I have a
good.
question.
What?
okay.
Speaking of like that look, Titan AE.
Yes!
Oh my
yes!
god, yeah.
Fuck yes!
All right. So
That's my favorite.
Oh my gosh.
Like
didn't
my
think-
grandparents had it. Every time I would visit
I
them,
didn't
it's just
think-
like, can we watch it, please?
I didn't think anyone knew about Titan AE.
Oh my god, I fucking love Titan AE.
So I watched it for the first time because I went through a phase in college where I watched every single Don Bluth film. And I was like, what the heck is Titan AE? And I loved it. I hate that a lot of people did hate it. And which, granted, I can see why. But, because it flopped. It flopped. In
Because they're wrong? Is that why?
yeah. I
So,
loved
got
Titan
power
AE.
raised?
Kale and Akima.
Oh, yes. Akima, in
Mm.
general, just,
Mm. Mm.
dang. She was
Ooh.
awesome. Oh my gosh, she was awesome. Also someone who could kill me. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I love her.
Mm.
Also, she was the only one who had any sense.
It was. It was. Also, like the visuals for that movie
was
were so
good.
pretty. They were
It
so
really
good.
was.
Like I really
Okay,
liked it.
we're on Don Bluth for a moment. So it's like, it's a male, but not necessarily human. But like, the rat dude in The Secret of Nim.
Oh,
I watched
oh,
Secret of Nymph until later.
yeah. You're talking about the helpful one, right? The one that
Yes.
helps. Yeah.
Mhm. Not the mouse dude.
Okay.
But like,
If we're going towards anthropomorphic animals,
we said shameless and embarrassing childhood
Wait,
crushes.
before you get onto it, because we're still talking about Don Bluth, the princess from Dragon's Lair, though.
Yes.
he knew what he was doing.
Yes.
He knew what the fuck he was doing. He knew the fuck.
Like when you're roping in the straight women, yes.
Oh. Blonde, and like she was wearing that like black dress
That
with like
outfit.
oh my god.
I wouldn't necessarily call that a dress.
No, it wasn't. Okay, hold up. Let me get
Go look it up.
So it was like a
They would call
bodysuit,
that
but it had
dress.
like a
They
shawl
knew
thing. Yes.
Exactly what they were doing.
Oh, she was gorgeous. Also, you can actually play Dragon's Lair on Steam. Like you can buy the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, it is technically a dress, but technically not a dress, but technically a dress.
I mean, it's
It's
like,
coverage. That's all
It
that
is
matters.
coverage.
It's coverage.
Putting the line.
But yeah, it's a very thin line.
It's a thin line for thin material. It's
Yeah.
still coverage.
It's still coverage. Don Bluth knew. And isn't that the only blonde character that he drew? Like
mean,
female
Kale was
character. No,
Okay,
no,
I was
female
like-
character.
I don't 100% know. No. What was the
Okay, I'm sending this to
dinosaurs
you.
are back or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? Was that Don Bluth?
The what?
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I don't.
Oh,
I don't
we're
know.
back. A dinosaur story?
Yeah. Was that
Oh.
Don Bluth?
I don't think so.
Okay, then never mind.
Mm.
I'm sending you an image. 1 second.
Okay, I don't think it was.
I don't
I
think so either.
So I was like, I thought that little girl was blonde.
This is the image, dude. Oh wait, no, it isn't. Hold up.
No, it isn't. It's not. That's
It's a web. Hold up. I'm trying to find it because this is the one thing I was like, oh, he knew exactly what he was doing.
just Google it.
I am. Look at that.
No, shut up, Zayra. That's definitely not what it is. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the one. That's the one.
That's the one. Um,
Oh my God, Samer, that's amazing.
no, that's definitely not it.
Woo.
A Dragon Lair feature film, but it's a live action film with Ryan Reynolds. That's what that says. I would watch the shit out of that
Oh,
if
hell
it's
yeah.
as like kind of terrible, because like Dragon Slayer wasn't necessarily good.
It wasn't good. It really wasn't. I mean, it was literally just for the visuals. You're playing it for the visuals.
Yeah, like it was one of those games that's like, this is really fucking hard and you have to like memorize it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was definitely a quarter eater.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It was very specifically a quarter eater of a video
Yes.
game.
Mhm.
Okay, so animals. I mean,
Animals.
anthropomorphic animals.
All right.
I feel like, okay, we are older
Mufasa,
for this.
bitch.
No,
Don't deny it.
I was about to say, we're a little old for this, but I do think that like shit like Zootopia and Beastars had it brought in a new generation of, I don't want to say furries, but people who just really like
Okay, so
animals.
the original though was Robin Hood.
I was about to say Robin Hood was I
Maid
had a crush on
Marian.
him too. And Maid Marian.
I don't really think I had a crush on any of those. And like you keep bringing up Balto, I didn't really have a crush on Balto either.
No.
I did like Balto,
I
Yeah.
like
like the
Balto.
movie, but
Yeah.
like I didn't particularly feel crushy on Balto or anyone in Robin Hood.
Robin Hood and Maid Marian. I loved them both. And then Kovu happened. Kovu came into being.
Oh, I see you being shameless for Kovu.
I
Wait.
loved
Oh, like the Lion
Simba's
King. I
Pride.
didn't get that. Like I don't know.
Like, I didn't really have it, but like, Ricey mentions Kovu, and it's like, yeah,
I-
that tracks.
They
That
knew what
fucking
they were doing with
tracks.
fucking Kovu. They knew what they were doing. And I
Oh,
know
yeah.
they knew what they were doing. Because it's a bad boy. But a cute bad boy. But he's a fucking lion. Ah.
Okay,
I was
but
so confused as a
Mufasa,
child.
I did watch Lion King 2 or Simba 2 or whatever. I unfortunately can't relate to this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really not a furry, like on any level.
I don't know if I would classify myself as a furry, but
However,
my younger self might have
however,
been.
I say that. However,
Uh-oh.
the cat returns.
The Baron.
Ooh, the Baron.
Fucking Baron.
Yes,
fucking
yes.
Baron.
the fucking
Okay,
Baron.
but he's
Loved him
fine
too.
though. He
Also-
regal. He
He's a
so
gentleman.
clean.
The voice actor is the main character guy from Princess Bride,
Yeah.
and that's why I also
Okay,
fell
you
in
want to
love
know
with him.
fucking else? You want to know fucking else? He's Garrett.
Oh yeah, yep.
He's
I
fucking Garrett.
think I just love his
What?
voice. Garrett's from
Quest for Camelot.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh,
Quest for
okay,
Camelot.
okay. Again, I don't remember that. However, on the slight subject, but not quite. Fucking A Knight's Tale.
Heath Ledger.
Well, yeah, Heath Ledger, William. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So we're getting into that. Excuse me,
Sure.
Alan Tudyk. Hands down, doesn't matter what he does. Crush. Alan Tudyk.
So you like him as a chicken
But
in
like Watch
Moana?
from like Firefly, like the little angry dude from A Knight's. Yes.
I was about to say. So the chicken from Moana.
Smash or pass.
I'm asking you. You said anything he was in.
I mean, I like him dumb.
Oh my god.
Okay, so speaking, who is your favorite character in Firefly?
I love them all. Like
And,
I
okay,
legit love
that's
them
not
all.
like a really fair question because they made all of those characters so good.
They
Like
did.
the women are powerful and beautiful and like are so
Cute.
wonderful. Like you have the men that
Oh,
have a
wait.
huge variety.
Was his name Jane or something? The
Jane
actual
with the
actor?
hat? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. No,
Yeah.
okay, so like it's
Right.
hard not to
Really,
love Nathan Fillion's Malcolm because it's just like I swear on my pretty floor bonnet I will end you. Like they did perfect with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Like you
They really did.
because Wash worships Zoe without a second
Yes.
hesitation.
And
Everybody
Zoe's
takes care of
amazing.
Kylie. Inara is a strong,
I
powerful
love
sex
Inara.
worker. Like Booker, like the
I love
priest.
Booker
It's
too.
just like there's a special place in hell for those who like are like those who are like child molesters and those who talk in theater. It's like,
I
oh,
love
the
Booker.
book is a little vague about kneecap. Like, oh, you can't shoot people. Like, well, like the book's a little vague about taking out kneecaps. It's like everybody. You got River, who's psychotic. Yes.
Can
I
we,
am so mad that Fox destroyed that series.
It's
okay, can we
Fox,
all
though. I am
collectively
not
agree?
surprised.
Can we all collectively agree that the movie just does not exist?
You just mad, girl. We
I'm-
had closure with that.
It
No, we didn't.
exists. It exists. It's heart wrenching, but it exists
No,
because
I
that's
will
the only
refuse.
closure any of us are ever gonna get.
No,
Yep.
it sucked. I will
Yes.
die on that hill.
It
And
sucked,
you
but,
can hear
like,
the
it
pain in
just-
my voice. I will never
just
forgive that
mad.
film. I will never forgive that film. Ever. I would rather go without any
Gargoyles.
closure
Sorry.
than have to deal with the grief of that film. Because I'm still dealing with the grief of that film.
I'm okay with dealing with grief from
Hell
films
no.
or whatever. I want some closure.
Nah, man.
Now, would I rather have more fucking episodes? I don't know.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
so here's my issue. Here's my thoughts on Firefly. I would like it to get another 1 to 2 seasons
Mhm.
instead of the movie and just have it end.
Mhm.
But I have a feeling if it was popular enough, it would just get drawn out forever and be
Oh,
terrible.
yeah.
Supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Supernatural.
it would just be like
Mhm.
beating a dead horse and be terrible.
Yeah.
And it would be like fucking Voltron all over again.
Oh God, Voltron, no! Oh God, I don't want to do.
God damn it! Like,
I'm gonna have to kind of wrap up soon. I got some plans after this that are happening a little bit sooner than I was expecting.
Okay, well, all right, we're gonna do one final, I guess, childhood crush, but for this one, you have to have like the most embarrassing. I started mine with the most embarrassing, but what was y'all's?
Okay, hang on. I think I actually wrote mine down. Let me
I
see.
could not answer that question because I don't fucking know. Again, like I said at the very beginning of this, I compartmentalize things, and when
Mhm.
shit's not important to me anymore, it leaves my brain.
I didn't write it down, but I remember it.
Okay, go.
Yami from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I feel like. Okay, hold up.
Okay,
Hold up.
Like I said, I have a type.
All right. Okay, yeah. All right. Sure. Yeah, all right.
I mean, okay.
And I'm not talking about teeny tiny sweet little Yugi. I'm like, he cute and
No.
shit.
No,
but like
no,
the
no.
No,
crush,
no.
Okay.
Yami.
Yo.
Give
But-
me the edge lord.
Okay, but Pharaoh Yami later.
Mm.
You're not wrong though, but like the
I'm
buckles though. The buckles though.
Ah. All right.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
I will admit it's
That's-
embarrassing,
yeah.
but like
I feel like a lot of people had a crush on Yami.
Yeah.
Like just because
Yeah.
of the edge lord.
I'm
trying to
gonna
think.
tease my sister for just a second.
Go ahead.
She had a crush on Joey Wheeler.
Oh no way!
She did.
I love it. I love it.
Okay.
I
I
love
warned
it.
her I was gonna tease her a little bit today during the podcast.
That is amazing.
But like clearly I got my own embarrassing shit.
All of my crushes were embarrassing, and I accept it. I accept
I
it.
mean, it's cringy. Like okay, so there's like that whole thing of like, oh, turning red is cringy. Like the girls are cringy. It's like, yeah, that's being 13
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
or 12 or whatever. That's what girls are like at 13. And I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong though.
Wait,
My
was this?
issue is that literally, so there was a conversation I was having where it was like, you know, I wouldn't, if someone like represented me as a lawyer 10 years ago, I wouldn't remember, like, I probably wouldn't remember their name. And I was like, 100% if someone represented me in some way like 3 months ago, but like it was over and I didn't have to deal with that situation anymore, I wouldn't fucking remember their name.
Yeah.
Like, I compartmentalize so in
Mhm.
such a weird way that it's like, okay, this isn't important to me anymore. So that's free space. Like, that's space I can free up in my brain. So,
Yeah.
like, I 100% forget shit super quickly. So if it's not a fandom I'm still a part of, I don't fucking
Mhm.
remember.
I was about to say the one, I'll say this as my last husbando childhood crush that has not changed as an adult is Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho. I love him. A lot of them were like Hiei, edgelord again crushes, but Kurama was my crush, and still forever is my husbando. I love him.
So I think I like Urameshi, but my issue is like that
You
show.
scared me.
I wanted, I wanted more fucking like mystery, like ghost mystery shit.
Oh
from them.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was upset that there weren't. Can I just say, between L and Light,
L.
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 Okay.
Again, edgelord. Give me the emo boys.
Yeah.
No,
He
that's
likes
fair. Like, I was just wondering. Like, I don't really have a dog in this fight because I was one of those degenerates that like ship them together. I don't need to
Oh,
be a
same,
part of this.
same,
So
same. They were listen.
Why
Light
can't
was
I do both?
teasing
Ma'am,
him. Like,
you know I will ship anything and everything. Oh, me and Elle? Sure. Light and Elle? Hell,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Give me all of it.
listen,
you know what?
when you
That's
read
fine. I'll just be over here watching this go down. Like, not sexually. I'll just be watching you guys slowly get together.
Okay,
That's
my
Dude,
sister.
they were teasing each other. Like they were teasing each other. And I'm like,
They
y'all just
were.
playing. Y'all just straight up playing.
Some of my issue is that I have always been like this kind of degenerate. So for the most part, I'm like, y'all can get together. I don't necessarily need to be a part of this.
Oh yeah,
So
no,
my
true.
sister just gave me 2 examples. A, Aladdin's dad.
Oh
from
heck
King
yeah.
of Thieves.
Now as an adult,
Yes.
I can appreciate him.
And then secondly, Dark from D and Angel.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
the Angel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna end with that. I guess that's all the time we have. Who are you guys? Plug yourselves.
I'm the co-host, Abniki Ree. You can find me on Twitter under the exact same thing. I don't stream. You'll find me here on the podcast, and you'll find me sometimes kicking or splatting ass with Chelsea
Latin ass.
Rice.
That's
What? Is that a little too 69 for you for
No,
our
yeah, that's
podcast
true.
today?
episode 69.
Either with Ricey or Chelzor. But who are you, Ricey?
No, we got to do our special guest.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, I'm Chelsor the Destroyer. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Twitch where I do stream. You can find me on Instagram. Those are where I'm most active. There's my Twitch. Yeah, I stream at least 3 times a week, if not sometimes more.
Like at 9 in the morning.
You know, sometimes I'm awake. It's rare,
Oh.
but sometimes.
I'll watch you at work without guilt or shame. All right. I'm a bowl of ricey. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at a bowl of ricey. There I am. Hello. Hi. And yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, and Besso's cosplay. If you want to look at my cosplays on Instagram, I has the Instagram. Yeah. Thank you so much, Chelsor, for joining us. I knew you would have fun just talking about your childhood crushes and
So
stuff.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, a lot of mine, like, I can't really necessarily bring up because you guys weren't in the same kind of bullshit I was in.
You should have still brought it up because maybe the
Okay,
chatters
cool.
would
Gundam Wing, there you go. Fucking
Well-
Duo Maxwell, hell yeah.
Wait, who?
I mean, Duo Maxwell from
Oh.
Gundam Wing.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about. I think you've mentioned him before.
Yeah, I have because I would cosplay that man.
Oh, okay. That's probably why.
He's one of my big ships. I have a lot of his Gundams. Anyway, like, but like, there's a lot of like anime specific things, but you guys didn't really watch it, so I'm just kind of like,
I didn't even
dang. And
mention
then I
half-
didn't watch a lot I didn't watch a lot of like Disney shows and stuff until later when I got to college. So I'm just kind of like,
See, I was a mix. I watched. I didn't even talk about Fruits Basket or Tokyo Mew
Kyo.
Mew.
someone did
or
ask. Kyo the cat.
Kyo.
Cat.
Also,
It was Yuki the rat. I loved Yuki. Oh, actually, Shigure. Fucking
yeah, I was
love
about to say
Shigure.
Shigure,
Love
but like he's
Shigure.
like himbo, but like
Yes.
so protective.
No, Shigure he pretended to be an idiot, but was really the smartest like character in the show. I loved that. Shigure
Also,
was
like
good.
the doctor dude.
Oh yeah,
Victoria or whatever.
yeah.
100%. It was Kyo for me.
Yep, Kyo. Like, it was so satisfying at the end when they finished. Oh, it was
Yeah.
so good.
Mm-hmm. But I had a lot. I didn't even talk about that Tokyo Mew Mew shit like that. Oh, Sailor Moon. Didn't talk about that. Well, we got to do episode 2.
Oh no, how
Another one.
terrible. So where are they gonna find us when we announce that we're gonna do episode 2, Ricey?
Here at What's Your Opinion podcast, and or What's Your Opinion 10 on Twitter if we do this again, which we will, because
That tag for Twitter.
yeah, that one.
I will say, I feel like we should just do general crushes because I don't remember most of my childhood crushes.
That's
But
fine.
you can 100% just be like, okay, here's a random show. Did you watch it and who was your crush? That would.
Oh
be fun.
yeah, we can do
Like,
that
here's
next
a
time.
game or something like.
Oh, for sure. For sure. All right. Well, I hope everyone had a good time. We certainly did. We definitely did. But you guys stay safe, and we will see you guys next week for a new topic. Who knows what randomest we have for you next time. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye-bye.